Hello, and welcome to day 7 of the life of Demi Griner. Demi Griner being me, of course. And here we are. And as promised, there's going to be 2 episodes on the 30th of January because on the 29th I didn't really post anything. So here we are. And it's technically, for me, it's already the 31st. However, for most, well, in Europe, it's already the 31st. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. After this, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, it's like midnight. But after this, I'm gonna go to sleep. And technically, when I wake up, it's a new day. It's still the 31st, but it's a new day. So, all of this to say that this is still on the 30th, okay? But I was playing some games and whatnot, so yeah, I got a little bit distracted. Also, you can't really be, putting things on top of each other all the time, so, it would get boring. Anyways, so for this one, and because it's late, and because I just want to give some words to you guys, and hopefully anybody out there uses this as like a source of positivity and a source of inspiration. And never let people tell you what to do. And always stay unique. Always stay true to yourself. Because if you don't, nobody cares about you being equal to anybody else. Really, literally, nobody cares. Like, no one's gonna remember you if you are a copy of someone else. People are only going to remember the unique people. Those that are truly remarkable. Those that are truly worth of being remembered. Anyone else who's a copy of anyone else, they don't matter. People are gonna forget them eventually. I can guarantee you one thing. I'm an antisocial, horrible sometimes, but horrible in the sense I'm not like a bad person, okay? I'm just saying I'm horrible in terms of socializing. I'm horrible at keeping contact with people, and I've talked about this with the awkward episode, and it's true. It's just the way I am, and I'm hopefully going to change at some point in the near future, but I am how I am, okay? That's the truth. And even being who I am and how I am, with all of these problems and all of these issues and all of this stuff, I can guarantee you one thing. People will remember me. Whether that's going to be good reasons or bad reasons, well, that's up for them to choose. But I never really hurt anybody. I don't hurt people intentionally all the time. Sometimes it happens, you can't really control that, but it's inevitable. Sometimes people are really easy to hurt. Look at 2019 and 18 even. So, yeah. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, honestly, really stay true to yourself. If you want to pursue something for your career, keep on doing it. Because here's one thing. You might not succeed with it. You might not achieve it. But you know what? You're going to have dignity when you die. You're going to have the dignity of remembering. And people will remember that you tried to follow and you tried to pursue what you truly loved. Okay? And that is something that a lot, especially nowadays, not a lot of people can brag about that. Not a lot of people have dignity nowadays. A lot of people fail to pursue what they truly love because society has robotized us to be automatic with our lives. Because we wake up in the morning, we go work our 9 to 5, then we get home, we watch TV for the news or some novel or some whatever, and then we go to bed, and then next day it's the exact same thing. 5 days a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. And then weekend. And on the weekend you're absolutely exhausted. What do? Internet. Watch TV. So you don't really build any sort of like intellect outside of what you do. So we are robotic nowadays. We're not human as we used to be, not anymore. And this is really sad. It's really frustrating to even think about it. You know what I mean? Because the people who are not robotic stand out, but stand out in a way that's not very positive, because we're considered like the troublemakers and whatnot, because we're not choosing to follow what everybody else is following, because we have half a brain to use to think for ourselves. That is the problem. So with that said, my friends, this is going to be a short one. With that said, my friends, use your brain, exercise it. It's a muscle, just like any other muscle. If you go to the gym especially, remember to read a book, read 2 books, read an ebook, read an audiobook. Well, listen to an audiobook rather. But exercise your mind. Read reliable sources. Don't fall for everything you see on the internet, because trust me, most of it is bullshit. You know why? Because negativity and literal bullshit sells better than positive things and actual remarkable decent things on the internet. That's what people want. People want tragedy, people want drama, people want negative, people want the void, they want the hate, they want the corruption. You know what I mean? That's what stands out the most. So stay away from that. Try to stay away from it. Pursue a life of hopefully happiness. You'll never have 100% happiness. That's impossible to achieve. And good, because we need our sad moments, to not take anything for granted. So it's good. But pursue happiness. That's all I say. Try to find and follow the path of happiness as much as you can. That's all, my friends. Thank you guys very much for listening, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.